Welcome to another episode of Chicago Bulls Central. I'm Haize. That's them Cognac boys, CDubb and Bobby in the building. On today's episode, we're going to be talking about Justin Fields working on his release to make it quicker. RG3 apparently wants to come to the Bears to help mentor Justin Fields. Come on, man. Poles also cutting some scouts, and then we got some movement in the front office with co-directors of player personnel now being named. Then we'll also end the show talking about Olin Kreutz and his crazy ass. We'll get into all that and more on today's Chicago Bears Central, y'all.
You are now tuned in to Chicago Bears Central.
All right, fam. We got some shit to talk about. Not some deep, anything too deep. Some quick hits. What do you think about Justin Fields actively working to make his release quicker? Of all the things that Justin Fields that I expected him to work on, I didn't think that this would make its own news because I think that's just something that all quarterbacks work on. But, hey, it can't hurt because his right. Release at times, especially with us not knowing what the offensive line is going to look like, he may need a quick release. But what do you guys think about Justin Fields working on his release?
Hey, man, Justin Fields, man, I am so proud of this young kid. I think this is like one of the main problems that he needs to try to remedy next season. It's that quick release because it will cut down on them sacks, dude, because he caught a lot of sacks and some of those sacks was his fault. So yeah, that quick release will definitely remedy some of those sack problems that he has.
Facts.
That's what I agree.
Facts, man. I just say I love to hear it, but let's get ready, let's prepare, let's show it. Because like CDubb said, man, that go ahead, that's gonna help you beat some of those blitzes. That's gonna help you build that. To me, that will show some growth. That will help him be more decisive. That will show me that he's reading defense as well. So that's good to hear.
That's really good to hear.
Of all the things that Justin Fields can still tighten up, it's only his second season, so the list is long. What's some of the things you would like to see him focus on and see change immediately this season while, still having time to improve on certain things? But other than the release, what's some of the things you guys like to see him work on?
Oh, man, quick decisions. I want him to make quicker decisions. Okay. Sometimes when you look at him on the field, he oh, man, I'm finna go hit. I'm finna hit. Oh, no, he ain't open. Make a decision and live with it, man. You've been through, I'm not in the film room with you. I'm sure you're in the film room. You know the plays. Trust yourself, bro. Make quick decisions.
Yeah, I think that'll be, man, I just want to consider. He needs to understand that the play starts the moment y'all line up. Soon as you break the huddle, clap them hands, boom, that's when the play starts. You want to go ahead, once you're wide out, go into motion, you want to see who gonna follow that, if they're gonna be in the zone, if they're gonna run man, and then you want to, so that's gonna be on him and on the offensive coordinator, so you can do different things, just so you can see what's gonna happen before you snap the ball. So that'll be real good in his progression right there. Just be able to read those defenses so you can learn how to attack them. And definitely work on that quick release because you need to get rid of that ball.
Yes.
Definitely. I would like to see him work on managing the clock a little bit better too. That's one of those things that come with time. I don't expect that to necessarily come about right now in the second season. That's really one of those things that you see really good to great quarterbacks. It becomes part of the game as everything gets better for them. Also, when he does decide to run, I want to see him make that decision and commit to it. There are certain times when Justin Fields, the play breaks down and he does need to run, but it's like he's waiting to the last minute to see if something happens, and I feel like he puts himself in a little bit tougher positions when he does that. If you're going to run, my boy, run. And then get out of bounds, man. Or slide.
Yeah, slide.
Come on, man. Come on.
Slide, buddy.
Yeah.
We can't have you hurt. We don't want Trevor Simeon out there, buddy.
That's true.
Please slide.
That's true.
Facts.
Now, one of the things that I think is much ado about nothing, all of a sudden, RG3 ran like a 4.6 40 at some random thing. He's talking about making comebacks. He's listed a couple of teams. One of the teams that he mentioned were the Chicago Bears, saying that he wouldn't mind coming in to kind of mentor Justin Fields. My opinion of it is, listen, RG3, we don't need you to mentor Justin Fields on how to get white women. We don't need that. We don't need that. Listen, RG3 was a solid quarterback for a little while there, but I can't think of anything that RG3 did great that I necessarily, all jokes aside, need to see him of all people come in and mentor Justin Fields. Am I right? Am I wrong? What do you guys think I'm missing on that one?
You know what? You right on that. I would disagree with having RG3 over here too. But you know what? He ain't coming over here to mentor. He think he's slick. He think he see himself better than Justin Fields. And he can come in Chicago and save his career. You think you slick, RG3, but this ain't the place. We riding with Justin Fields. We loyal over here, big dog. Mm-hmm. And so you better go pick you another team, big dog. Don't even try it over here.
Listen, I'm all happy that RG3 finally got an actual lining and everything, but stay far away from Go ahead, Bobby.
I mean, so I agree with y'all, but I'm going to throw this out there as a caveat. He did work with Lamar Jackson. He could teach somebody how to be a little bit more professional. But Trevor Siemian, he wasn't that good, but he's been around, been passed around, and had some time with the Saints and other teams. So I think that professional development can just come from Trevor Siemian. RG3, did I like his first 1 year or 2 years up in the Redskins? I did, because the man was electrifying. But I think that ship has sailed, RG3. So, nah. We good, bro. Stay on NFL Live, bro. We good.
I do want to admit, the 1 year that he made a Pro Bowl, he was amazing that year.
Man.
Oh, yes,
He
definitely.
was amazing that
Did he
year.
win a playoff game that year, too? I think he beat the Steelers. He couldn't beat the Steelers.
No, not the Steelers.
No,
he was with the Redskins.
Yeah. He beat somebody.
I don't know.
I'm sure somebody correct us in the comments on it.
Hey, y'all better come correct. We don't want my boy to put his hat on and go crazy now.
Hey, man, listen. Yeah. And it's so funny because as I got madder and madder about that as I was messaging you guys. I'm like, and then there was like a pause, and I was like, fuck it, I just recorded a short. And I was like,
hey, y'all don't want to see Petty Roosevelt, Joe.
Listen, I try to keep Petty contained. I really do, bro. But that was just one of those times. Yeah. And honestly, it wasn't even just that. I don't know if you guys noticed, he's been saying little shit in the comments for a minute. So that was like the straw that broke the camel's back. But we're not going to talk about dumbass commentators in the YouTube comments. We're going to keep it moving. So Ryan Poles has cut a few scouts. Now, that's a little bit interesting considering we're coming right off a draft. How do you guys read that Poles cut some scouts literally less than a week after a draft in which we drafted 11 players? What do you guys think?
I think he mainly trying to get his guys in. Maybe he wasn't happy with their performance, even though this guy, Mark Sadowski, he was responsible for Devin Hester, dude. He been in this organization for 17 years, dude. He had a hand in that, dude. He was in the scouting department for 17 years with the Bears. So I guess he want to roll with his guys. He got more confidence in the new guys that he's bringing in. So go ahead, Ryan, do your thing. Do your thing, big dog.
All right. Man, I just think that you already know when new people come in, new management, new leadership come in, there's gonna be some people that gotta go. Like we respect for how long he been there, what he's done, because the Bears had some hits out there. But man, can we talk about Chris Prescott?
Let's do it.
You definitely deserve to get your behind fired, my guy. Talking about poor, hungry, and desperate when you referred to Jaquan Brisker. Have you lost your rabbit ass mind, boy?
Ooh.
You deserve to get fired, and I'm happy that they got him fired.
Damn.
But then we're gonna talk about the promotions of the other guy, Jeff King. Yeah, Jeff King.
Jeff King and Trey Kazoo.
So Jeff King, he's been with the Bears since 2012. Former player, he played in college and then has a few years in the league. I like that. I like to hear it. And then he was responsible for Akeem Hicks, bringing Akeem Hicks in, Alec Ogletree, who played pretty decent last year, and also bringing on, Jason Peters last year. Okay. And then Troy, he was with Kansas City for 9 years. So that's a guy that's friends with Poles, obviously. But, man, he also knows how to bring in talent. He knows what a championship team looks like. I'm okay with it. Let's get it.
Trey played with Poles at Boston College too.
Yeah, Troy. Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, I'm all for you. Got to bring your guys in, like you said. When the new front office comes in, they bring their guys up. Some people who've been with the organization get promoted. It's just things that happen. I hope ultimately whatever Poles is going on with those organizational changes is to put the right people in the right positions to help continue to improve this team. While they did a lot of work on this draft, we know it's not over with yet. They're really going to be building this team over the course of the next 2-3 years to really get us to where we need to be, and you need the right people in the right positions. And what Bobby just pointed out about, especially somebody like Jeff King, there's not much that you can hate on that. But we need to see the results, and that just goes with everything. At this point, every single person from front office personnel to player, it's all about results this year. And, in the next couple of years, if you're not getting results, we're going to have some issues, and that's just really what it boils down to.
Facts.
Yeah, I like this part of Ryan Poles. He on some prove it type you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It ain't going off no reputation type He wants you to prove it. You're going to have to earn your spot.
And before we get into the last topic, I'm still on Larry Ogunjobi watch, and his last few posts on Instagram have been in the Bears practice facility. That's all I'm saying. Go and look at the weights. There's Bears logos on the weights that he's posting. I'm just saying. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Come on.
I'm gonna leave it at that.
Ogunjobi.
I'm on Larry. I am literally watching this. I hope this don't blow up in my face, but I am on Larry Ogunjobi watch, and I got a feeling. I got a feeling.
Come on, y'all.
I still got that feeling.
Come on, fam.
I got that. It may not be till pre. Bro, man, we still freaking 4 months away.
That's crazy.
3 months away from about 3.5 months away from preseason starting, fam. Preseason don't start till mid-August. We in May.
Oh man, that's crazy.
Can't wait to see it. Baby.
Ain't that crazy? That's crazy that there's a support we getting and we so far. We just started this, guys. We appreciate y'all. We appreciate y'all, bro.
Real.
We appreciate y'all.
Because once the preseason starts, we full go, man. It's gonna be so fun around here with live streams after games, recaps, all that good stuff. Hopefully they give us some more good stuff to talk about than bad over the course of the season. We'll be here to break it down regardless.
Come on.
Last topic of the day, and this is just a fun one. Olin Kreutz got fired from CHGO for stuffing his co-host in a locker.
My boy put out his hat of gangster.
Listen here, man. First of all, the fact that is this Back to the Future? We stuffing grown men in lockers? Is this what we doing? like, can you imagine being? And first of all, he did deserve to. You can't put your hands on your coworkers. But with all that being said, we using this as a chance to get these jokes off. Could you imagine, as a grown ass man, having to go home to your wife and say, "Yeah, babe, I got stuff in the locker today, babe." Like, how do you come on, man.
And he's not a young man either. I'm pretty sure.
He's not.
No, he's not.
Like his late 30s, early 40s.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
Come on, bro.
Dude. Hey, I didn't know this Olin Kreutz, man. I just learned about this guy. Let me tell you about the Olin Kreutz I know. 6-time Pro Bowler, all pro team one time, just an overall leader of that Chicago, you know what I'm saying, that generation, with Peanut and you had Jay Cutler. I didn't know he was with the shits. Did you know he broke 2 jaws? Bones. He broke Fred Miller's jaw.
Hey.
Did you know? Hey, this fool, man, he choked Buddy up. Y'all better stop. Man.
Y'all better stop playing with that, man.
Y'all remember last year when he said he would have punched Aaron Rodgers in the mouth? Buddy, he stuffed in a locker must have looked like Aaron Rodgers. He had to have a mullet going or something. I don't know.
I cannot believe Olin Kreutz, man. This bar almost 300. Well, he was 300 pounds of his player weight. He can't be that much smaller. He know that's a little guy.
Man, listen.
He said
Olin Kreutz was a 6-time Pro Bowler. Listen. You don't. And his playing. This is his playing size. He's probably not this big anymore. 6'2", 292 pounds. He's from Hawaii. You don't talk shit to people. Come on, man.
Hey, We just seen that video on Facebook with the Samoan guy carrying a whole washer on his shoulder.
That's one of his guys, y'all.
You
man.
already know. You already know, man.
Hey, just know Olin Kreutz walking down the sidewalk. Move over.
You got it, big bro.
You got it, big dog. We don't want no trouble. We don't want no smoke. Oh, we call him Big O. Big O.
Listen. If I said some shit that pissed Olin Kreutz off and the man put his hands on me and he about to put me in the locker, you gotta kill me, fam. You got to kill me. Because you not putting me in no locker, bro. How you not doing it? There's no way. You're not putting me in no locker, fam. You can knock me out. I can't. Hey, listen, if you get a good one off on me and I hit the ground, listen. Ain't shit I can do about that. But you not finna willingly put me in no locker, and then I get out the locker, and now I gotta go tell my boss, hey man, listen, Olin just put me in a locker.
He went to go tell. How he gonna discipline his kids? He got put in the locker.
On the real.
Listen, and you know everybody's culture is a little bit different. And you know kids in that culture talk shit back. So, you know, hey, go to your room, Bobby. Oh, like you got stuffed in the locker, daddy? like you know.
Oh, how about you go in the locker, dad?
On the real. That is crazy, dude. I can't believe it. Oh, that is crazy, man.
Hey, man, listen, crazy. You talk about things that I did not expect to hear during the day, man. I saw that shit came across my damn timeline, and I'm like, this got to be a joke. Is it April? No, it's May. It's May. What?
I definitely skipped through it. Like, man, there's got to be some spam. Well, we gonna go to the next thing, y'all. What?
Hey, he did walk off of the set after Poe's first pick too. So. Hey, he must have still been real mad at that shit.
Man, listen.
Hey, he got him some of his manhood back. He ain't press charges.
Yeah, he didn't press charges.
Would you press charges that somebody just put you in a locker? Nah,
he should have. He should have did something.
Then the funny thing about it is that he didn't apologize. He basically doubled down in the way he posted. Now maybe he's apologized since then, but the motherfucker didn't even give a damn. Like, this is how gangster Olin Kreutz is. You get fired from one of your jobs. Now he has multiple, right? So he got other things to fall back on. But you get fired from CHGO. You didn't come out with a statement, and it's like, hey, basically like, hey man, I did what I had to do.
I said what I said. I did what I did.
Hey, don't play with this man.
This was his tweet after getting fired. This is it. I'm gonna read it directly, so I'm not paraphrasing. Social media made y'all way too comfortable with disrespecting people and not getting punched in the face for it.
Ooh.
And then an image of Mike Tyson was associated with that tweet.
Hey, bro. Y'all, hey, Big O. I hear you, big dog.
You got it, bro.
You got it.
That is wild, bro.
That is crazy.
Wild.
That is crazy, fam.
Hey, man. Hey, people got to be accountable for what they say now. Hey, man, watch what you say now. You see how big this man is, man. Watch what you saying, bro.
I'm gonna share a story before we go, and this is just because I understand it. So I used to work overnight at a hospital. I wax floors overnight. That's what I used to do. I used to listen, put in my headphones. I used to wax floor. That's all I did all night. Different floors of the hospital, different parts that were not used and shit. So there was this other dude who used to ride around on what's the thing called? Not a gazebo. What's the little thing called? They run around with. They do it on ice hockey.
Yeah. I know.
Whatever it's called. So it's one of the dudes. He came down the hallway that I was about to wax, and he was like, he said to me, he said, "Are you done with this floor yet?" I said, "No, I haven't even got started yet." He said, "Oh, I see they put lazy people on this side of the hospital." I said, "Motherfucker, I will pull you off that goddamn and beat your motherfucking ass." And when I tell you there was 3 managers within the next 5 minutes walking down the hall, and I'm like, I ain't even touch them. I just said that I would have put my hands on there. Like, hey, we're not gonna write you up, we're not gonna fire you, but we need you to go ahead and go home for the night. He don't feel safe. So all I'm saying is that I understand getting so frustrated sometimes that you gotta use your words and maybe threaten people. But goddamn, I ain't never thought about stuffing no grown man in no locker, bro.
That is crazy, man. I can't believe it. That's a good laugh.
That's messed up. He had a suit on too, probably. How you get put in the locker with a suit on?
It had to be so serious because not one show on CHGO had an episode that day, and it was a Monday. They all have episodes on Mondays.
Yeah.
They just did not do their shit. They was like, you know what? Everybody go home. We just not
Everybody go home, regroup, come back tomorrow. Go clear y'all thoughts.
Man, all right, y'all. We extended that, but yeah, man, that's funny. That
is crazy.
Shout out to Olin Kreutz, fam.
Big O.
You got it, big dog.
Oh man, anything left on your mind before we go? If not, go ahead and give them the social media. Let's get up out of here.
Hey, just go ahead and check us out at the Cognac Boys on all social media platforms, and then check out our guy Haize at CEO Haize on all platforms, my guy. And we appreciate y'all.
Hey, what my nephew just said, and y'all make sure y'all. Hey, first off, I appreciate y'all. We all appreciate all of y'all, but making us grow so fast in so little time, bro. But we promise to keep bringing y'all this great content, bro. And yeah, make sure y'all keep tuning in and turn on them bell notifications. Y'all tweaking.
On the real.
Definitely. And make sure if you want to send us any feedback, questions, comments, concerns, it's chicagobearcentral@gmail.com. If you want to leave us a voicemail, you can do so at 773-270-2799. If you want to, we want to hear from you guys. Like the YouTube comments is cool and everything, but y'all listen, we want to give y'all some shine for y'all opinion. If y'all disagree, if you agree, if you think Pose is a jackass, whatever you got, we want to hear from you guys. So make sure you tune in and check in with us. But other than that, man, thank you so much for all the support. Like they said, in such short amount of time, we started this with like 7 months before the season started, and we've grown way further than what we thought we would in just this amount of time, considering off-season content kind of is what off-season content is. But we appreciate you guys. We'll keep ramping it up as we get closer to the season. But this has been Chicago Bear Central. We out, y'all. Peace.
This has been a presentation of the Break Media.